The goats in the background are this year's billy kids that are part of this Super Juniper Eating Goat project. And this project was started approximately in 1990 to try to develop a goat that had a higher tolerance for the terpenes that are found in juniper. And so over the years, we've measured the heritability in selecting goats for higher terpenoid tolerance. We have a geneticist on our research program, and that geneticist has determined the heritability to be around 20%. We have goats that we have selected purposely for this increased juniper consumption that are consuming on a voluntary basis over 50% of juniper in their diet. And that's probably a 10–15% increase over the average, what the average goat consumes. It makes those goats more efficient consumers of juniper and therefore more efficient at trying to manage juniper. And also, if we have a lot of juniper in a pasture, it actually increases the carrying capacity for those goats for that particular pasture. So we get two benefits from that. One of the main things we're trying to do is come up with a simple, quick method to determine whether a goat actually has a high tolerance for the terpenes or not. We might be able to just use a simple blood test to identify the super juniper eating goats in any flock, and that would allow a rancher to go through his own flock and identify those goats that are already have a high tolerance for juniper and start from there and continue to breed. We started off with half Spanish, half Boer, but we've probably gradually gone more to a Spanish type goat. Right now the goat enterprise, as far as making money, is almost equivalent to the cow enterprise. It's a real potential to increase the productivity of the ranching enterprise if you've got juniper to run these goats that have a capability of consuming quite a bit of juniper and converting that into food and fiber. In this landscape, I would recommend the producer starts with about a goat to 6 acres, and you'd have to monitor the use on the vegetation and make adjustments from that initial stocking rate of a goat to 6 acres. The immature growth on redberry juniper following fire is lower in the terpenes than mature redberry juniper foliage. And so if you follow fire with goats, when the redberry starts to resprout, you can get increased use on it for a while.